Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Chinmay. The Zoo Crew is back, Chinmay. Ready for an awesome noon show. Got a bunch of pre-fills. It's Valentine's Day. That Love Hurt series is moving. I got a Baker Mayfield's Flex, Jerry Rice Authentic. Did we pull the Herbert? The guys that pulled up Herbert this morning or last night. Jay Herbert, baby. But a lot of great stuff in the room here. Terrell Davis Authentic, Deion Sanders Authentic. 5 boxes left in the Diamonds. Our Olympic Series, guys. Olympic Series, that's only available today because we have the Daytona 500 dropping for tomorrow. So the Multisport Olympics is only available for Saturday shows. Excited to be here on a Saturday. We got the Super Bowl hangover too. Curry, Ronaldo, Sosa, Ichiro, all sorts of sports. Chinmay. Got a Wayne Gretzky still in the hockey. I can't wait to get started. I am super pumped to be here on a Saturday afternoon. How you doing, Chinmay?
Doing phenomenal. It's been an interesting day so far. Had some breaks early on, but had some fun. Had some fun doing a solo show as well.
Good job steering the ship.
Good experience.
The captain and the shipmates.
It was me and LeBron on Valentine's Day.
Not bad.
Which is not bad. It can be worse.
It can be worse. Basketball worth thousands of dollars. Autographed by one of the best players ever. Not so bad. We have 4 breaks to do right now, so I'll get started with our dice roll and randomizer. I'm gonna make the Chase Love Hurts. I've been spinning the wheel normally, but just because it's Valentine's Day, let's go ahead and make that the Chase today. Love hurts, as they say. Which, by the way, Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts got pulled. Jerry Rice, though, still out there.
Yeah.
So, William, you got all the spots in the Love Hurts double. So, Love Hurts double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, William Sprout. William, by the way, you might know this already. He's a Bronco fan. Terrell Davis, 5 boxes left in the Diamonds, Chinmay. So
Yeah,
get in
and
the Diamonds, William.
he's in the Diamonds too. So
Well, he already knows it. He's a pro, as we say. Dice roll 6 or higher here on a Valentine's Day Saturday. How about 8? My favorite number. Should be a lucky show, Chinmay.
all right,
Dice number 8.
let's do it.
How about Nicolette of our graphics and marketing department put together this awesome Valentine's Day background. Very, very cool. William's got 27 and 29. Thank you, William. I'll give you a reference, Chinmay. J.C. Jackson and LeGarrette Blount. We're going different here in the break room. 27 and 29. So it'll leave 28 and 30 there in the back for the Love Hurts. All right, William, how you doing today, brother? Hope all is good on this Saturday. Been a eventful Saturday today. I had my first puppy therapy event, Valentine's Day event with my dog today, Chinmay. So that was fun. Love Hurts double. I'm not normally up early. Like, you're lucky I actually was up at 9 because I set the alarm for the dog event. Normally I wake up at 10 or 11.
Okay.
So who knows what would have happened had no one called me.
Yeah.
So double box coming up here. Good. Have some honeydew lists to get done. There we go. Honeydews. I don't know what that means. Honeydews. Let's get it done. I don't know if you have any Valentine's Day plans. I would not want to be anywhere else but here with Chinmay on a Saturday for my Valentine's Day, Chinmay. Dreams do come true at UA.
I appreciate the sentiment.
I was thinking, like, in all honesty, like half joking, half serious. But, you know, my ex and I broke up a couple months ago, but so I am single at the moment. I think to myself, like, I spent Valentine's Day with my dog and my job. The most important things to me right now, Chinmay.
Fair enough.
So, not the worst way possible. We got ourselves... Ooh, this guy had a really good season this year. This was a team that we're talking about. What are they going to do with the running game? He was top 10 in rushing yards. Javonte Williams for the Dallas Cowboys on the Authentic. Very, very nice right there. Dallas Cowboy Authentic. William sprouting here with Javonte Williams. Very nice. I'll tell you what, Chinmay. For Dallas, it's not the defense or the offense is the problem. It's the defense. Because their whole offense was phenomenal this year.
Javonte Williams, a esteemed member of my fantasy team this year.
There we go.
Scooped him up late in the auction draft and paid some major dividends. So I'm very happy. Hopefully, Dallas re-signs him and I'll be able to keep him.
There you go. I think it's safe to say he exceeded all expectations this last year, Javonte Williams.
2 years removed from the ACL injury. Finally had more confidence running on that knee.
Yeah.
Ran behind a better offensive line. Just had a better offense in general to be in than Denver.
Agreed. And William is a Denver fan. Nice was in Denver prior to I liked him in Denver.
Yeah.
Donna, you can ask questions. Break-related questions, of course, are the most important ones. But absolutely, Donna, any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Chinmay, Day, and commenter, good morning, fellas. It's the Zoo Crew. Mizzou guys only this show, Doc Rivers. Someone else trying to fill in for Rob because everyone was fighting for this noon shift today.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mizzou only.
Yeah.
I'm coming in. Back off.
We needed all the help we could get to ensure tonight. Massive game for Mizzou basketball.
That's right.
Both teams are on the bubble. Mizzou has to win this game.
Let's go.
And we needed both Mizzou guys here at some point during the day.
Ooh. Agreed. We got Hayden in the chat. That's our new guy, Hayden, saying my hot take, Javonte would be even better back in Denver, but it works. Hard to say where he'd be better, but he's a pretty darn good running back.
Tough to know, yeah.
Obviously, Denver has upgraded that team the last couple of years as well. So, second box coming up. The Love Hurts, by the way, is all authentics. We missed him for the inside run game, too. I agree, says William. There you go. Oh, my God. How about them Cowboys? We got Hall of Famer Drew Pearson with the Hall of Fame inscription. One of the best wide receivers of all time. Super Bowl champion Chinmay. Also part of that original Hail Mary play. We all know the Hail Mary. One of the most famous plays in football history. The OG Hail Mary. Roger Staubach to Drew Pearson. He's like, I threw it deep and prayed. Hence Hail Mary. William Sprout. How about back-to-back Cowboys here in the break room? Man. And we know this, Chinmay. Before I started this job, you hear stuff. The Cowboys are America's team. They're the most popular team. And, you and I more grew up in 2000s football. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was alive for the Cowboys dynasty, but I was literally living in Bulgaria as a young kid in a different country. So I wasn't following it at the time. And I'm thinking, like, man, that was
Cowboys.
30 years ago. Yeah. Are they really the most popular team? You start doing this job here at UA, you interact with the customers, and you find out, yes, hands down, the most popular fan base, the Dallas Cowboys, which, by the way, makes it easier to sell and trade the items if you're not a Cowboys fan. Cowboy break, indeed, William. A cowboy break, indeed. That was also not Jerry Rice or Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
So we're down to, I believe, 5 boxes left. We got 2 headliners left, and we actually have, we have an ex-girlfriend box left. You know what that is, Chinmay? It's really fun. The
no
ex-girlfriend box is you get the item, the authentic or rep, plus you get a mini or jersey with it. A little 2-for-1.
Okay, all right.
The ex-girlfriend box.
Okay.
Usually it's a helmet of a player on their old team. For example, last night we pulled Devontae Adams on his ex, the Raiders.
Okay.
It's kind of a little fun concept.
Yeah, I see that.
We also have all the rep helmets in the series. Get a special Valentine's Day card and $100 in store credit. So not bad. Diamond Double coming up next. So typically, Donna, autograph types, ink versus marker on a jersey, which adds the best value of the jersey. Typically, it really doesn't influence the jersey, although most guys will sign with the marker because the pen doesn't show up as clearly on the signatures. But in terms of autograph value, usually what it's signed with and, what type of, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is what the item is and who the autograph is.
Yeah.
Typically. Diamond Double number 7, drop me 2 box numbers. And I will say typically, Chinmay, because that's if we're talking retail value. If someone wants the green sig versus the blue sig and they're willing to pay extra money for it because they like the color green, then maybe it raises the value. You never know.
Yeah.
Because the
Completely
number
fair.
one way to quote how much is an autograph worth, the honest truth, Chinmay, as much
Whatever
as someone's willing to pay for it.
Yep.
Exactly. Because I'll give an example. I have seen the same Josh Allen Speed Flex on eBay sold for $800 and $1,800. The exact same helmet, $1,000 difference in how much it sold. No difference whatsoever.
Find the right buyer.
Exactly. So Michael Holligan, we got Oren Grease, J.R. Westmoreland, and William Sprout. 14 and 24 from William for the Diamonds. Get this man Terrell Davis already, right? One of the greatest Broncos of all time. I would argue, Chinmay, that Terrell Davis actually, I know it sounds dramatic to say this, but I'm going to say it, altered the course of history. Because I think without Terrell Davis, John Elway probably does not win those 2 Super Bowls. And without winning 2 Super Bowls, John Elway probably is not a top 10 quarterback of all time. So Terrell Davis altered history for sure.
Yeah.
So Bob says a medium point Sharpie or a medium point paint pen is best on a jersey. Do not use ballpoint ink on a jersey. Ballpoint is for baseballs only. That's right. So the actual physical pen, I would agree with Bob, is more for the baseballs. Like the Manny Ramirez one we have in the Super Bowl hangover. Good questions, Donna. Very, very good questions. I was afraid she was going to ask me about the meaning of life or something, but it's a break-related question, so it's a lot better, Chinmay. I'll trade you. All right. I agree, comedy helped make Elway better. There we go, William. So that's a perfect item for a Bronco fan like William to the PC, TD Terrell Davis. It's a very fitting initials, Chinmay. TD, touchdown. Terrell Davis got a lot of touchdowns. Just makes sense. Michael, Oren, JR, and William, good luck, guys. So I believe we have 1 double and 1 single left. Then we have the vault already in the room. Brand new series to follow in the Diamonds. And this Diamond series in particular, Chinmay, the and more hits have been phenomenal. I'll be honest, not our best Diamond series as far as photo headliners, but as far as the and more section, maybe the best I've ever seen in the break room. A lot of the non-photo names have been phenomenal in here.
William is saying he actually wants the Deion.
Oh, okay.
And that Falcons Deion is nice. I've seen Deion on the Ravens and the Cowboys, but not on the Falcons or 49ers.
Ooh, we had it on the Niners yesterday, actually,
Okay.
on the mini. But yeah, I'll say this. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both, William? He's not going to get either this break, unfortunately, though, for him, because he doesn't have the NFC South or the AFC West.
Okay.
He's going to hope that one is left over, if not both. William's got the NFC North. Michael Halligan, NFC South. William, NFC East, NFC West, AFC North. Oren Gress, AFC South. William, AFC East. And J.R. Westmoreland, AFC West. That Sanders Atlanta lid is super sweet. Super sweet black lid. Yes, the Eclipse. Very, very clean on prime time. Probably the best multi-sport athlete in American history. Just because I look at it this way. Bo Jackson was good at football, good at baseball. Deion was amazing at football and solid in baseball. So more dominant overall.
Well, MJ played a little bit of baseball too.
He did, but not major league level. All right, what do we got here? We got Deion, we got Terrell Davis. No, we got a booty, Keyshawn Booty on the Patriots rivalry authentic. To quote my co-host Don Pellegrini last night, I'll give him all the credit. A little booty call on Valentine's Day. Keyshawn Booty. Nice job, William. AFC East. I love the rivalry helmet. Obviously, the Super Bowl didn't go great for New England, but it is pretty evident the future is bright. They got a great coach, a great young quarterback, young star receiver like Keyshawn Booty. The future is bright with him and with the Pats and with Drake May. I'm not saying they'll be back in the Super Bowl, Chin May, but I think that Patriot team is at least a playoff contender for years to come, in my opinion.
And it's very hard the year after the Super Bowl when you lose, especially when you lose in that fashion, to come back the following year. Now you have a first place schedule for the Patriots. We don't know if Stephon Diggs is going to be back in free agency or not. There's going to be, people might have overlooked the Patriots a little bit with Drake May.
They won't do it this year.
Now they're not going to do that. The Bills are bringing in Joe Brady. Could be a better offense. They're looking to revamp that offense. So a lot of things can go the wrong way for New England, but I think we've established at least that they're a baseline contender for the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they're a playoff team to me. If I was picking right now, I might lean Buffalo in the division. Patriots is a wild card, but they got a great defense too. So they're definitely a playoff team in my book.
And Keyshawn was a phenomenal college player.
Yes, he was.
And just didn't really catch on in New England because of obviously quarterback concerns, but now with Drake May, it's looking like he's coming off a career year.
Dude,
it's looking like he's going to be a wide receiver 1A at least.
Possibly, yeah. That's what Hayden's saying. And obviously, I think you look at the deep threats. For him, it's all about getting like the possession, the 7-yard, 8-yard catch, which will make him a better receiver. That rivalry helmet, by the way, super duper clean. Very, very nice. All right, second box coming up. So no Terrell Davis, no Deion Sanders, which means 4 boxes left. Those 2 guys left. 50% chance right here at one of them, and at least one will be left no matter what.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go. We got ourselves the beautiful retro Bronco authentic Hall of Fame 17 inscription. The aforementioned Terrell Davis, one of 9 2,000-yard rushers, a Super Bowl MVP, a league MVP, one of the best running backs ever. A new guy here in the break room that has taken the break room by storm last couple of days. J.R. Westmoreland with Terrell Davis. Very, very nice. This guy too, Chin May, obviously there's talks about longevity and overall career. If you look at the prime of his career, his best 3 or 4 year stretch, he's definitely top 10 all time, if not top 5 for his prime. Obviously, Hall of Fame recognized that. Beautiful, beautiful lid there, Terrell Davis.
Yeah, and Terrell Davis, even though he takes a Super Bowl away from my Packers, I can still respect him and say that for the peak, he was one of those guys that you just didn't want to see on the other side of the football field. Yeah, you wanted him on your team because he was going to make your job that much easier. And I agree with you. He changed John Elway's career because John Elway, up until that point, he hadn't won a championship.
He was 0-3 in the Super Bowl, known as the loser in the big game.
Hadn't won the big game, and Terrell Davis was, I believe Terrell Davis was the MVP of that Super Bowl.
One of them, yeah. Was the Packer one? I know it was MVP in one of them. I know Elway got MVP for one and Davis for the other. He's also, by the way, prior to Kenneth Walker this last week, the last MVP, a running back for the Super Bowl.
Davis was the MVP in the first Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. Beautiful lid, JR. Actually, I'll leave this one out for now. I'll leave Javante out for now, too. These are early in the show. Beautiful, beautiful lids here. We might have, quite possibly, coming up in this next break, the greatest athlete in North American history and a top 5 athlete of all time, Wayne Gretzky in the hockey series. We also have a Sidney Crosby high school hockey jersey in here as well, which is crazy. So center ice, hockey number 6. Go ahead and drop me a box number.
We'll have another diamond double coming up as well.
So then that's it for the doubles. Then one more single and then it's it.
And that'll be all William again. He's serious about the Deion.
He's very serious about primetime here. We have A. Hopgood, by the way, new guy in the break room. A. Hopgood. Let me know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. And we have my favorite tennis player, Federer, in this break.
Yeah.
Ernest.
Any relation to Roger?
Dude,
let
if
us know.
if he's related to Roger, he's got some money. I'll tell you that. Ernest W. Federer. That is so cool here, Ernest. We got 40 Glenn, James Reed as well. Who's got a box number for the hockey single? Center ice, Wayne Gretzky. Don't get him in the break room much. Definitely worth getting the Wayne Gretzky here in the room. That love hurts, by the way. 5 boxes left. We have a Mayfield Speed Flex and a Rice Authentic. A couple awesome headliners in there as well. So I think the Olympic single just sold out as well. Great job, guys. Great job to our customers. And then Chinmay, I know that one just sold out. The jersey, I think we got to reload as well. So you guys are doing damage. Thank you guys. Love when the Saturday afternoon show is bumping, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
absolutely. The jersey should be reloaded. I will double check that though.
Yeah, you're good. Let me go ahead and spin here because I don't see a number in the chat. So I will spin here for our center ice hockey number. All right, how about my favorite number? 8, Chinmay. 8 for the hockey, which we do have 8 coming off the board. Hockey break here. 12:25 on a Saturday afternoon. I know 40 was just a little bit late calling 9. Now, just so you know, 40, we call that the Ronnie and Salako rule because we once changed the box number after we spun the wheel. Had we gone with the OG number, Ronnie and Salako would have won a Brian Dawkins Speed Flex. So we don't change the numbers because it changes the results of the break. We had customer service complaints. Imagine if we do box 8 and it's Wayne Gretzky, and you would have had Wayne Gretzky and you didn't get Wayne Gretzky. I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah.
So thank you for the box call. 40, just a little bit late though. We're gonna go with 9 or 8 rather. Excuse me, 8 for the center ice. 9's the one he wanted for the great Dallas star Mike Modano. You're good, 40. No problem, brother. Make sure you hit that live button, my man. No problem at all. We do have a jersey single next, and we have a Love Hurts single afterwards. So if you're in those breaks, get your numbers ready, guys, here in the break room. All right, we got 3, 4, 5, 8 again on the dice roll, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Adam Meadows has USA, and he's got Release the Kraken here as well. We have a Hobgood. We got some good names in this break. Hobgood, I love that. We got ourselves Federer in the Avalanche, Penguins, Red Wings spot. Patrick Yanev, LA Kings. Patrick would get that Wayne Gretzky jersey. New York Rangers, Patrick as well. We got Shattuck St. Mary's, which if you're doing a double take, what the heck is Shattuck St. Mary's? That's Sidney Crosby's high school jersey. I had to do that double take too. I was like, and I knew that already because I prepared for it.
Yeah.
But I forgot. I was like, wait, what? But it's Sidney Crosby. And then Anaheim Ducks is James Reed. Maple Leafs, Blackhawks, Canadians is Ernest W. Federer, which makes sense. W. Federer. Federer got a lot of W's.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I don't know if you know how much I love Federer, Chinmay. He's on my Mount Rushmore.
I'm picking up on that.
With Messi, Mahomes, Curry, Federer, Griffey. Those are my 5 favorite athletes of all time. We got Patrick Yanev, like I said, Kings and Rangers, James Reed, Shattuck and Ducks. Federer's got Maple Leafs, Blackhawks, Canadians, Flames, Flyers, and Oilers is 40. Then Federer has the Blues, the Bruins, and the Stars. Good luck, guys. We got a hockey item coming up here in the center ice. Okay, we got a good one coming up. We got Mikhail Sergachev right here on the awesome Canadian hockey jersey right here. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful jersey. Mr. Superstar. The 9th pick in 2016, by the way, Chinmay. Very, very talented player. Montreal Canadiens. We have that inscription right there. 9th pick in 2016. Who's got the Canadian spot? It's all the way in Canada. It's Federer with the win. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense here in the break room. So that's something different, something I've never seen in the break room. Very, very nice hit right there on the defenseman, Mikhail Sergachev. So he's played, started in Montreal. He's played in Tampa Bay, Utah as well. Very, very solid player. 2-time Stanley Cup winner, by the way. I believe that's back in his Tampa Bay Lightning days.
Yeah,
Comment coming in clutch on
hit.
this V-Day. I'm here, Chris. I don't want to leave Chinmay hanging. Like I said, no other place to rather spend Valentine's Day than here with Chinmay. Now plays in the SLC. Thank you, Bob. Bob is the encyclopedia, especially when it comes to hockey. So very, very nice. Mikhail Sergachev. All right. So that means the headliner ratios just got better, Chinmay. We'll definitely get in that next hockey break as we're still looking for the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Joe Aguilar might actually get to see the hockey series. We dropped this on Thursday. I was thinking no chance Joe sees the hockey. Joe might be like the happiest guy on Valentine's Day. He's like, what'd you do for Valentine's Day? I got a hockey series at UA.
Yeah.
Our guy, Joe. Have you worked with Joe before?
I have.
He's a diehard hockey fan.
Many times. I'm very excited that he'll potentially get to pull the Gretzky or
be
Sidney
nice.
Crosby.
That'd be nice. I want to pull the Gretzky. Let's give him
Okay,
give him the Crosby. Let's pull the Gretzky now. He can have Sid the Kid. All right, nice jersey right there. We got another jersey coming up. This time an NFL football jersey. Off tackle coming up. Off tackle single number 8. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Brent Mack, James Danielson, A. Hobgood, Lucas Meadows, J.R. Westmoreland, Shane Dormstrike, and Ernest Federer here. It's got to be a Federer fan, I figure, right? He has to be. Has to be. Then we have a Love Hurts break, a Diamond double, and we have a Weekend Warrior as well. So things are busy today, Chinmay.
Yep. Things are certainly picking up.
Luckily, you didn't have to do this show alone, right? This would be a little bit harder, huh?
This would be a little bit challenging.
Yes. So, by the way, James Danielson, new guy in the break room. James, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. I got new blood. A. Hobgood, also a new customer. I'll be honest, I don't know Ernest's team either. So, a lot of new guys. Let us know what team you guys like and how you heard about the break room. I'd watch. Chinmay would make this work. He's just that guy. I mean, he would make it work. It would take a little bit longer, but
I'd make it work. I don't know if it'd be good to watch.
It'd be decent.
It'd be okay.
It'd be okay. It wouldn't be like an Oscar. It would just be an Oscar nomination.
Yeah.
That's what I would say, Chinmay.
Well, I'll take the nomination at that point.
Right? Spitting Chicklets, the next hockey series. Okay. We'll see if this is the next hockey series. We got to get this sold out first for the hockey crowd. But that's a series name. We're taking notes, Bob. Always take suggestions from our customers as a possibility. Then we got 7 to go on that last diamond, by the way.
Spittin' Chicklets is already a show.
Okay, is it a hockey show?
Yeah, it's a barstool hockey show.
Okay, noted. All right.
So I don't think the copyright would be allowed on that.
We don't want to get copyrighted. We have people that come in the chat sometimes and ask us, can you guys stream the game? I'm like, no, we can't stream the game.
Well,
we wish.
We can for about 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then we quickly get kicked off the air.
Uh-huh. All right, jersey box. Off tackle. We're down to the last few jerseys here. I'm going to go picker wheel. Drop me a box number, guys, if you have one. Otherwise, picker wheel here in the UA live break room. So 7, 9, 16, 17, 19, 24, 25, and 27. Having a nice little show here, Chinmay. Busy Saturday. Love it, guys. Keep on ordering. Keep this Saturday show buzzing. I know on Valentine's Day, you got to have a little bit of time to yourself, then maybe do some plans later tonight, but you got to spend the afternoon chilling at least, right? That's what we're doing here. Box 7 for the jersey. I don't know what a Gordie Howe hat trick is, Bob. Gordie Howe is one of the best hockey players ever, though. I don't call him Mr. Hockey, though. I call Bob Boulay Mr. Hockey. But Gordie Howe is the other Mr. Hockey. Goal, assist, and a fight in the same game. There you go. All right. That sounds like an adventurous game for Mr. Gordie Howe. All right, we got 8 clicks for our spot. 6, 7, and 8. It is J.R. Westmoreland in the NFC North, Shane Domstrike, NFC South. NFC East is James Danielson, Ernest Federer as the NFC West and the AFC North, Lucas Meadows, AFC South, Brent and Mac, AFC East, and we got A-Hop, AFC West. Live play-by-play for the next game's NFL season. Call me up to the big time. Right, Hayden? You wish, right? You wish. What's great about this break room, though, Chinmay, is that as much as we love the NFL, when NFL is king, NFL is not 24/7, 365. Breaks happen every day.
Yeah.
We're here every single day. And the honest truth, Chinmay, a lot of these active players in the offseason, they have more time to sign autographs.
Right.
What does that mean? The new stars, Drake May, Caleb Williams, they'll be in the break room more this spring, this summer. So be in our break room. Olympic single has not happened yet. That's coming up soon.
It is
we
happening,
have
though.
a Love Hurts single. We have a Diamond Double, then the Olympic single there. Cool guy in Jeep. What's better than one Hall of Famer, Chinmay?
2 Hall of Famers.
What's better than 2?
3?
3 Hall of Famers. The Buffalo Bills
nice.
triple sign jersey. I was going somewhere, trust me. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, Buffalo Bills dynasty jersey, Beckett QR code. The iconic Bills helped them get to 4 straight Super Bowls. It's Brent Mack, the Mack Attack, with the best jersey left. The Bills triple signed jersey right there. You're like, what's this guy talking about?
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here?
I was trying to set myself up for the triple signed jersey. Nice job, Brent.
That is a cool jersey, though.
Very cool. Obviously, the more signatures, the more autograph value. This one, though, this is a keeper, as I say.
Yeah.
You got the 3 numbers, 212, 34, and 83. That is very, very nice on the Buffalo Bills dynasty.
That's one that you there's some exceptions to like autographed jerseys that you wear. This is probably one of them.
Okay.
Like if you're Bills Mafia, you rock this one at is the new stadium going to be called Highmark or is it going to be called something else?
It'll probably be at some sort of company endorsement or something, Chinmay.
Yeah, like, whatever the new stadium is called, that's where you rock that one and immediately become the fan favorite for Bills Mafia.
By the way, this is an extra cool one because you get the actual physical paper cert, the Beckett letter authenticity, Bills Dynasty multi-signed jersey. Very, very nice on the 3 right there. I know, Cody, you just missed out, but I have some good news for him. We got plenty of Bills in the break room, and this jersey will not be the last time we see it. This is one, I wouldn't call it common. I wouldn't call it rare. I'd call it medium rare, Chinmay.
These 3 guys like to sign items together.
They do, because it's part of the whole history of the team.
Yeah.
Like, they get together,
Yeah.
they go to signings together, the helmets, the jerseys. That's what makes it super special when you have your best buddies. You get to reunite with them, right? It's them and we haven't had it as much recently, but the Chargers guys,
Yeah.
Winslow, Fouts, and Joyner,
yeah.
love to sign together as well. So, afternoon, fellas. Tuning in to see that amazing jersey. What's up, Ryan? Amazing jersey indeed. The new stadium will still be called Highmark Stadium. Highmark is the Blue Cross Blue Company in Western New York and Eastern Ohio.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
That makes sense. So a little bit of sponsorship, but also keeping the classic name. I like what Denver did. I know we have the Trout Davis. I think it's called whatever the...
Empower Field at Mile High.
But at Mile High.
Yeah.
So they still have the Mile High in there. I think the Chiefs had the same thing for now until they move. It's like the Geha or
Yeah.
GHA at Arrowhead or whatever.
Gayha Field at Arrowhead.
Yeah,
or
so
something,
I respect when we have at least the OG name in there. So,
Speaking of company sponsorships and stadium names changing, Memorial Stadium at Mizzou is getting a sponsorship rights.
of course.
So it's going to be Faroe Field at Sponsorship Stadium.
Oh my God.
Faroe
of
Field
course.
is not changing.
Good.
I don't think Faroe Field will ever change.
They can't change Faroe
That's
Field.
not changing.
Can't touch it.
But the stadium sponsorship will be there. We need to find a company that sells exclusively visors.
Okay, we should.
That'll be a nice
Visors are
nod to
sick.
Pinkle and Drink.
Yeah, I like that. Love Hurts, number 4, single, drop me a number, JR, Michael, we got A. Hopgood again, JR Westmoreland, Daniel Selman, 40 Glen, and Dennis Rivers. Government Employees Health Association. Thank you, Bob. I was wondering what it was. So, thank you, Bob, for the assist. Bob either knows everything or he's just really good at Googling. I
Yeah.
think it's a combo of both.
It's
Chinmay.
something.
It's a combo of both. So who's got a box number for the Love Hurts? Then we got the Diamond Double, then that Weekend Warrior Olympic series that they were asking for in the chat. I like the Weekend Warrior. Some good stuff in there.
Yeah.
Wembanyama's in there. Mickey Mantle's in there. A lot of good stuff in that break. Ken Griffey Jr. is in there. Man, we got some good stuff.
We're talking about we just did the hockey break with Sergachev, and my favorite hockey item is in this Weekend Warrior. It's the Patrick Kane puck.
Yeah.
Patrick Kane is my favorite hockey player.
Makes sense.
And
Legend here in Chicago.
It pains me that he is still playing in a Red Wings jersey.
It's weird.
It's
but
just
the same thing with Chelios.
There's just things that are just wrong. There's some things that are just wrong that you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
I agree. Love Hurts. Give me a box number, guys. We got 1, 23, 25, 28, and 30 are the options. This break room is often overwhelming, Chinmay, because I look up and I'm looking at the names we have. Like I look up Jerry Rice, Magic Johnson, Cristiano Ronaldo, Steph Curry, Ichiro, Patrick Kane, Wemby. I know the Midnight guys have Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
You look at the board and you're like, oh my God, all-time great player in football, all-time great baseball, all-time great basketball. LeBron James basketball in the room. Wayne Gretzky. Like this break room, sometimes I get overwhelmed. I was talking to Frankie about this yesterday off air, and Frankie's like, man, even these non-headliners are incredible. I'd love that hit. I'm like, I know, Frankie. These are great things here, brother. So
yeah, I'm surprised as well that Kane didn't go play for the Sabres, but I think he wanted to play. Well, he got traded to the Rangers first, and they were a contender, which
I
is why
think
they
you want to
added
do
him.
a big FU to the Blackhawks.
I think, yeah.
Let's be real,
I don't know.
I don't know exactly what's going through his head, but that's my gut instinct.
Yeah. I became a hockey fan because of Patrick Kane, and am a casual hockey fan because of Patrick Kane.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard not to enjoy those years here in Chicago when they were winning.
All the Chicago Blackhawks fans during that time, like, oh, Jonathan Taves. No, Patrick Kane was the guy.
There you go. My guy was Jonathan Taves personally.
Patrick Kane was the guy.
Kane's great as well.
You want swag and pizzazz, it's Patrick Kane.
There. Chinmay's the swag master, so I ask him for swag advice. I'll go ahead and spin for the Love Hurts box. I have not gotten a box number. Jerry Eats Rice could be coming up. Baker Mayfield, maybe. 2 headliners and 5 boxes. Let's do the steroid box, Chinmay. 25. Nice and juicy. Big and heavy box coming up. 25. Kane was Showtime, and he's in here in that puck. I always remember Patrick Kane where he scored that goal, and I was at a watch party with some friends, and me and my best friend were the only guys out of like 15, 20 people, Chinmay, that actually thought the ball went in, or the puck rather. Okay. We're like, that did go in, and that first Stanley Cup win for Chicago. Thank you, sir. Ooh, this one's kind of heavy. We got 4 clicks, 5 clicks, 6, 7, and 8. We got J.R. Westmoreland in the NFC North, NFC South right below. We have ourselves Dennis Rivers, J.R. Westmoreland, NFC East, A. Hobgood, NFC West, Michael Baldwin, AFC North, 40 Glenn, AFC South, Daniel Selman, AFC East, and Mitchell Levitt, AFC West. Good luck, guys, in the Love Hurts break, our special Valentine's Day series for this weekend.
Bob saying Kane was Showtime, and I agree.
This one, I'm pretty sure will not be a replica helmet, Chinmay. So it's pretty heavy. Are we Mayfielding here, or are we Jerry Ricing? Let's find out. We got a beautiful, beautiful visor as well, which leads you to believe what you're thinking, and I'm thinking it too. It's the Bake Show, Baker Mayfield Buck Speed Flex with the black visor, the black face mask, the pewter power, one of the best quarterbacks in football, multi-time Pro Bowler, multi-time division winner. The last 2 or 3 years, Chinmay, he's top 5 in every category, passing yards, passing touchdowns, the Heisman Trophy winner, the #1 overall pick, find his home in Tampa, Dennis Rivers, closer Magic Doc, 1 spot, Love Hurts, a touch over $100, getting a Speed Flex worth, give or take, 9, 10 times that on the beautiful Baker Mayfield. Pretty good job, Doc. Round of applause. He's got the fire emoji. Doc Rivers indeed.
That visor just makes the whole thing pop. And Baker, despite the crazy amount of injuries that were happening with Tampa Bay this year, Baker was still kind of holding that team together.
He was.
And they still had a chance at the end of the season to make the playoffs. But I think if they're able to stay healthy at the skill positions, Baker entering the year, if you looked at the previous 2 seasons, combined who had the most touchdown passes,
it was him.
It was Baker Mayfield. No, it was Baker Mayfield was there.
Yeah.
And if his guys can stay healthy, I think Baker Mayfield could easily replicate that kind of season with the Bucs.
Yeah, they're my pick in the NFC South. I know Atlanta has a lot of skilled players. We'll see. I know Carolina got better. But I think it's pretty obvious, Jim. I know it's an excuse, but he was out like 3 receivers most of the year. His running back was out too. So had they been healthy, the Bucs would have. I mean, they were off to like what, a 7-2 start or something before all the injuries.
I think they were 6-2.
Yeah,
and they were 6-2 in spite of some injuries because
Yes.
Mike Evans got hurt, Godwin came back and then got hurt, Egbuka got hurt, I believe in week 7. So basically, like the 3 receivers that they thought they were going to have for the whole season were gone
Almost
for a
the
good
whole
stretch.
season. Yeah.
Bucky Irving was gone too. Bucky Irving, I don't even know if he was injured. I think he just vanished. Nobody knew where he was.
My fantasy team knew it because I had him early and then he didn't do much late.
Even the Bucs didn't know where he was. We were like 3 weeks into his 4-week IR stint. People are looking like, where is Bucky Irving? And Todd Bowles like, yeah, like we have no updates.
We got Baker Mayfield though.
We have no updates on Bucky Irving.
By the way, as far as Valentine's Day, a lot of people like to bake on Valentine's Day. Let him bake. Baker Mayfield for Dennis Doc Rivers. Man,
I forget who suggested this. It was Rip. Rip suggested, or not suggested, but Rip, the first Baker Mayfield helmet that he opened when him and I did the show. He called him Baker touchdown maker.
Oh, I like that.
And I was wondering
Rip is
if
clever.
when we asked the players to do inscriptions, if we can have Baker Mayfield do touchdown maker on.
Are you watching, Matt? Greg, are you guys watching? I know they're definitely watching on Valentine's Day, not spending time with their wives. Definitely watching the upper management here at UA. Take note. I like it, Sidney.
Yeah.
I like it, Rip. Rip's the idea guy, so everything
Rip
he
is
comes
the
up with
ideas
is
guy.
good.
Yeah.
The idea guy. William Sprout. William, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. 3 boxes left. Deion Sanders is one of the 3 left. Prime time. Obviously, Chinmay goes without saying. If this double does not feature prime time, we're going to be jumping to that single really, really quickly.
Yeah.
That's, by the way, only 7 to go in that break. 7 to go. A little bit open right now, although we're getting close on all 3 of the multi-sport Super Bowl hangovers are 5 to go. The jersey doubles 4 to go. So get those orders, guys. Let's keep the show bumping. I know after the Diamond double, we have the Weekend Warrior, then we are, for the first time all show, caught up. Let's go with 20 and 30. Chinmay sent that Matt and Greg that message. Love to see that. Haha. That's right. I hope they're watching today on Valentine's Day. I hope they're watching. 20 and 30 for the boxes for the Diamonds. And that leaves lucky number 13 or unlucky 13 for the last box. By the way, I want to give a shout out to William Sprout because here's what I call a true collector, Chinmay. Because I know some of you guys... Oops, I dropped my phone. Good catch. Some of you guys are, PC guys of your favorite teams. I love when we get customers in here that just appreciate all the players. Because he's a Bronco fan, but he wants the Deion Sanders.
He's already got the Terrell Davis, so that it helps. It helps when you already have someone that you can then, kind of...
He actually didn't win it in that break, but he probably already has one, knowing William.
Yeah. He said he already has one.
Oh, he has one. That's what he said.
That's
Okay.
what he said.
Yeah.
So you were saying like he might want that TD, but
Well.
he already has the Terrell Davis, so he wants the Deion, and it helps that he already has one, so he can miss out on this and still be okay. But in general, I think sports fans can appreciate. You talked about it now, the greatness that is in the room without necessarily being a fan of that player or athlete.
Exactly.
Like, for example, Michael Phelps. Come on.
Yes.
Like,
I love Michael Phelps. Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky and Michael Phelps. But really, Phelps because the Olympics are going on right now, but like even Gretzky's in the room.
It's crazy.
You got
Phelps is in that midnight series, so not in the room right now for us. But
not
he'll be
for
there
us, but
for the midnight crew.
For the midnight, LeBron James.
That could happen today.
That could potentially happen. We have a Steph Curry jersey still waiting around. We have Cristiano Ronaldo.
He who shall not be named.
I know that Common doesn't want to pull the Ronaldo.
I'm gonna pull it. This is
but
destiny.
don't deny.
I come in on a Saturday. I'm gonna pull it.
But
That's
don't deny the greatness of the man.
All right, what do we got here? We have a theme today. We're going with the theme, Chinmay. It's another Dallas Cowboy hit. Charles Haley with the smiley face. Pro Football Hall of Famer, 100 Sack Club guy in the history of football. The only guy that has more Super Bowl wins than Charles Haley as a player, Tom Brady. Not bad. A winner right here, William Sprout. Doc, the single multi-sport. We have that next, brother.
It'll be next. It'll be coming up next.
That's the next break happening, my man. Very next break coming up here shortly. That's 3 Cowboys for William today. Call him the Cowboy Hunter.
Yeah.
Charles Haley. America's team. How about them Cowboys? Very nice. Yep, coming up next, Doc. Very next break we'll do, brother. The Olympic multi-sport mixer with the entries for the LeBron ball in there. Never had LeBron in the break room before. One of the most expensive signatures out there. Even if you're not a LeBron guy, it's worth getting a LeBron item because you can sell it for thousands of dollars, Chinmay. You can fund yourself maybe like 7 authentic helmets if you want. Or a family trip.
You can fund a lot of things with this basketball.
Yes.
Let me tell you. And I'm not even I'm a Lakers fan, and I'm not even the biggest LeBron guy because by nature of being a Bulls fan, LeBron, twisted the knife in our hearts so many times. But you got to appreciate the greatness.
Did you know I'm a LeBron fan? I actually am a big LeBron fan.
Oh wow, okay.
I'm a LeBron and a Jordan fan. A rare breed.
Yeah.
LeBron.
Common's one of one.
I'm one of one. My favorite basketball player ever is Steph Curry. Then it's probably Jordan, Giannis, who's also in the break room, and then probably MJ and LeBron are my other favorites.
Yeah,
so,
Common really is a one of one.
I'm a one of one.
LeBron, Steph, and MJ all in the same conversation.
All 3, baby. I like what I like. I know there's rivalries, but LeBron is special, man. Absolute beast. All right, second box coming up. Charles Haley was quite a character, too. If you followed football in the 90s, he was a character and a half, Charles Haley.
Watch the Cowboys documentary.
He's in there. He is in there.
It's good. It's a good one.
All
Charles
right.
is in that.
Well, this guy also features in the Cowboys documentary. Also a Pro Football Hall of Famer, defensive superstar. It's prime time. Deion Sanders on the Atlanta Falcon Eclipse. William Sprout. He came, he saw, he conquered, got what he wanted. Deion Primetime Sanders. The second most return touchdowns ever, Chinmay. His count, pick 6, scoop and score, kick and punt return. Also a former defensive player of the year, a baseball star, a coach, an analyst, a TV star. The guy is everywhere. Deion Sanders, one of the most well-known athletes in the history of American sports. Nice job, William Sprout. Prime time.
We always say this about certain lids. This is one of those that if you see it in person, it looks better than it is on the graphic.
I agree. The red with the black plays well. I went to Atlanta's football stadium, I think 2 summers ago, Chinmay, for a soccer game, Copa America for Messi.
All right.
And he was all over the stadium. The legends, Deion Sanders. So longevity-wise, Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, I get it. But as far as the best player to ever put the Falcon jersey on, it's this dude right here, Deion Sanders. Absolute beast. Love it. Thanks, fellas. Says William. Fire emojis left and right. Hoping for that Deion for William. He got it. Nice job, my man. Deion, Primetime Sanders.
Yeah, congratulations, William. It was worth the wait.
Very, very nice. And 1 box to go. It's going to be a good hit no matter what, Chinmay. We'll get that last box done. We will move on to a Vault series with brand new headliners. I don't know if that was you that did that or Frankie, but whoever did a good job.
I put the vault in.
Shout out to Chinmay getting the vault ready. All right, Weekend Warrior coming up. I know Doc was waiting for this one. I have never opened up a Weekend Warrior box. They're not on the weekends normally. I don't know. I hope I don't open one up anytime soon, Chinmay, but we'll find out. But excited to be here for the series.
We'll see what happens.
I made a remark earlier this week. And, it's not that we don't get multi-sport occasionally during the week. We had one. But a lot of the multi-sport is the Midnight Mayhem and the weekend. And as a all-sports fan, I get jealous of you guys with these multi-sport series on the weekends.
Well, hey, look. Anytime Patrick Kane is in a series, I'm game for that.
There we go.
And Hayden in the chat is saying Spain FC, who on the national team could be in here? And I agree. That's a good question.
I hope it's Andres Iniesta, baby. Give me that Iniesta item.
I was spitballing maybe Lamine Yamal.
I have seen Lamine Yamal's
Nico
autograph
Williams.
value. He should be a headliner.
Okay.
If he's in here, then holy cow. Because his price is headliner price. Let's find out. Weekend Warrior number 6. Go ahead and drop me a box number.
Maybe David Villa, Fernando Torres.
Those are some good ones. Xavi Hernandez.
Xavi, yeah.
Sergio Busquets, we'll see. That'd be nice. The World Cup, baby. Also, Barcelona guys, don't forget.
I think
Barca guys.
Fernando Torres, for a lot of flack that he gets,
He was good.
I believe Fernando Torres ended up winning the Golden Boot in the Euro, the second Euro.
Villa
that
won it in
Spain
the World Cup, I think.
Right. So in the second Euro, Torres actually tied somebody, but because he was playing as a substitute, he had played less minutes.
Sure.
So he'd scored the goals in less minutes. So he won on the minutes technicality. I think he had 2 goals in the final too.
He's a beast. Sergio Ramos. Come on. All these Real Madrid guys. I did see Sergio Ramos play live, though, when I went to Paris for PSG with Messi. Man. Hayden, you got to go Team Barcelona. This guy with Ramos and Ronaldo. Team Barca, baby. When you get a chance to see Hayden at some point, Chinmay, ask him about Angel Di Maria, one of my favorites. We don't do all European football breaks, I'll be honest, Ryan. My first love is European football / soccer. If it were up to me, I would love to do that, but it's about what's popular in the break room. So we don't have that yet, although who knows with how popular the World Cup might get. That might happen maybe this summer, perhaps. But we do have Cristiano Ronaldo in the Super Bowl hangover multi-sport mixer. And then, of course, we have Spain FC here as well in this break. So we mixed up a little bit of the beautiful game as well. No doubt about that.
Let's just say that in terms of the availability for these players to sign autographs on merch, this summer will be the prime opportunity for that.
Right? So Adam, it is the break room policy. As soon as you buy in a break, the break has to happen. We don't refund you because Deion Sanders went. If that were the case, every time something goes in the middle of a series, everyone asks for a refund and then sets up a dangerous precedent. So, Adam, that break you're in is going to happen. And just because there's no headliners does not mean there's no draws. Everything in the break room is incredible. The authentic helmets and the diamonds. He bought it in for $103, Chinmay. There's nothing in it that's not worth at least 3 times that, maybe more. So, that break will definitely happen. So, we could possibly get slabs. I'll be honest, Doc. In our break room, the slab cards have not sold very well in the past. And that's kind of what makes this break room special in me, Chinmay. I know cards are very popular. Our niche is the helmets. So whenever we do have the cards in the room, they sell, but not as well typically. But I do imagine we'll get them at some point again, the slab cards.
I see cards and slabs in the practice squad sometimes.
Yeah, they're in the practice squad. We will have that at some point. I do promise that. We'll have that at some point. We don't get like the rare 1-of-1 cards, though, because we don't open up those packs. We'll have those at some point.
It will fill.
It will fill. Yeah, Adam, it'll definitely fill. So your break spot will fill. There's no doubt about it. It's the authentic helmets. Might fill today, might fill tomorrow. That break will happen, though, no matter what. It's all incredible helmets, too. The diamonds, especially Chinmay, the best break we offer. Everything in there is really good. So we already kind of have that sometimes. We've had that in the past where slabs have been bonus prizes with minis and jerseys. But we have done that, Hayden, in the past for sure. So Adams and the Diamonds single, one of the best breaks we offer, no doubt. So, by the way, I always say this, and I'm not trying to like mean it in a negative way, Chinmay. If you like something, if you put it out there in the chat when we do drop it, buy so we bring it back.
Yeah.
'Cause in this break room, slabs are actually not high sellers. That's why we don't have them often. Hockey, we don't have often, not a high seller. We got hockey right now with Wayne Gretzky. If you're a hockey fan, get in, we'll bring it back, right? Because the only thing that matters is not chat comments.
Yeah,
in this break room, money talks, Chinmay. You buy break spots. For example, the guy that's asking for soccer, we got Ronaldo in the Super Bowl hangover. So you jump in there and get the Ronaldo jersey, then we'll drop more soccer for you guys.
You get the added benefit of having Common, who's a diehard Messi fan, pull the Ronaldo jersey.
It'd be incredible.
Yeah.
It'd be incredible, Chinmay. A lot of fun.
Common talked about Oscar nominations. That would get us an Oscar.
I've been hyping him up all week. Don't worry, Chinmay.
That would get us an Oscar.
It's called not being biased. I always tell Dom, be nice to Vikings and Bears, Dom. Now I got to be nice to Ronaldo. We got Corey Doback in the Yankees spot, the Eagles in the Heat for the Weekend Warrior, Vikings, Sacramento Kings, and Blues at J.R. Westmoreland. I got to talk to Hayden, too, about this. I have bad news for you, Hayden. The goal is to get it done before the 10:30 show. I want to see Ronaldo now, Chinmay. Man of the moment.
I want to see Common pull the Ronaldo,
I know.
so I'm with you.
Let's go. Michael Baldwin, Browns, WWE, Spain FC, Dennis Rivers, Rams, Bucks, Rangers, and Lakers, Michael Dabo, Lions, Music, Rangers, and Boxing, Patrick Yan, F. Mariners, Blackhawks, Films, and Hornets, Sean Madison, Padres, Nuggets, Chargers, and Cubs, and Spurs, Red Sox, Packers, and Lightning for Patrick. All right, well, I hope your wish does not come true. I want to get this done now. The quicker we sell out these boxes, obviously, the more series we do.
Yeah.
The more boxes we see. I always say the goal is to get everything done in the moment. And you always hear me say this, Chinmay. I don't care about the 3 p.m. show, the 6 p.m. show, the 10:30 show. I care about them when they happen. In the moment, I care about this show.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo, let's get him out now. Soccer Nation. Oh, my God. This is why I love being here for this series. We got one of the all-time greats. It's Mickey Mantle on the autograph photo. Extremely rare item in the room. Corey Doback in the Yankee spot will get one of the best players in baseball history, Mickey Mantle. Incredible center fielder, Mickey Mantle. 3-time MVP, 7-time World Series champion. How about this? 20-time All-Star. 20-time All-Star. Beautiful, beautiful signature, too. One of the best-looking autos in the game. Mickey Mantle with the classic Yankee pinstripes. That is awesome right there. That is Mr. Corey Doback. Congrats on Mickey Mantle.
Bit of disservice to call it a photo. It's more of a poster than a photo.
A big photo. Big-time photo.
Yeah. Also, 20-time All-Star is insane.
That's a lot. I mean, even playing 20 seasons in any sport is incredible. 20-time All-Star.
Like,
wow.
Even in the NBA, when players are voting for, or people are voting for All-Stars, I don't know that anyone even in the NBA, LeBron is a bit of an exception because he's played that long.
Yeah.
I don't even know if anyone in the NBA, even with the popularity and the fan vote, gets 20 All-Stars.
20 All-Star
Like,
games.
that's insane.
Wow. Mickey Mantle.
Dennis in the chat, good luck with that one.
Right?
Good luck with that.
Right? He didn't play 20 years, but baseball for a few years. He had 2 All-Star games in the same season. And he, of course, a part of both of them.
Yeah.
I
don't know if I don't know if Corey's giving this one away.
I don't think so. The only season he wasn't an All-Star, by the way, was his rookie year where he played 96 games. That's the only reason why he wasn't an All-Star as a rookie.
Yeah.
Otherwise, made the All-Star game every single season. 3 MVPs as well. Mickey Mantle. So that's what I'm talking about, guys, in this multi-sport break. Are we caught up for the first time today, Chinmay?
We're caught
At least
up.
this show?
We're caught up.
All right, let's do a little tour of the break page. Top to bottom rundown. 102 will go to at least 2 p.m. with Chinmay. Could be a little bit busier, a little bit later if we're busy, but roughly about 1 hour left of breaking, give or take. I definitely will not be here for the 3 p.m. show. So this is probably your only opportunity to break with me on a noon show.
Corey is in the chat.
Corey is in the chat saying nice. He'll be keeping that for sure. Baseball is his first love. Yep. If you like baseball in any capacity, that's it.
Mickey Mantle. Mickey
You're
Mantle
not
makes
giving that one
sense.
away.
So I'll put this one. Let's put this one by you, Chinmay. I'll swap you with a LeBron ball.
Okay.
For the main draw here, so we can show off what we got available in that Weekend Warrior. I'll hit you guys with a top to bottom rundown. 26 eyeballs across all 3 platforms watching the show. Get those orders moving. Let's keep this show moving.
Kind of covering up Terrell Davis there, but this seems like a nice little.
I like it. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful item right there. All right, let's start with this Love Hurt series. We are down to 4 boxes left. We do have an ex-girlfriend box, which, yes, what the heck is an ex-girlfriend box? I'll explain it. So an ex-girlfriend box has a authentic or a rep helmet. You get a second item with it, a jersey, and a mini helmet in addition to the full-size helmet. 4 boxes. Mano's rookie number was 6. There you go, Bob. An absolute icon, number 6 as a rookie. How about the greatest receiver of all time? Yeah, a true collector memorabilia. You gotta have a Jerry Rice. Like I always say, if you're a collector of sports memorabilia and football in particular, your goal is to collect every single best athlete at their position, the best receiver hands down, Jerry Rice. He has about 7,000 more receiving yards than Randy Moss, who's probably the second best receiver ever. Like he was getting 1,000 yards at the age of 40.
Yeah.
This is how good he is, Jerry Rice. So Olympic weekend number 5, I'm guessing, was last weekend because this is 6 we did.
Yeah.
T. Carroll. So if you did not get an item shipped to you or an email confirmation you won, unfortunately, you probably did not win in that break. So Jerry Rice, authentic with 4 boxes left. And then we have ourselves 1 bonus ex-girlfriend box as well. Come and get that Jerry Rice and that Love Hurts. Here's our Olympic Weekend Warrior Multisport. Now, I did not major in math. Thank goodness, Jimmy. But there's 12 headliners in 16 boxes. That is a 75% chance at a headliner.
Yeah.
And these headliners are really good. We got the custom Myles Garrett Speed Flex with the bulldog, the smiley face. This lid is worth in the ballpark of $1,500. Could be a little bit less potentially, but that's the rough value for a custom Speed Flex. Talking about the single season sack leader, a guy whose autograph value only going up. He's actually at the Winter Olympics right now, supporting his girlfriend, Chloe Kim, who's a medalist for USA in the snowboarding. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the ripped drip salute to service Speed Flex. One of the best receivers in football. Very, very clean for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Timeout. No timeout, Chinmay. Just Chris Webber, one of the greatest players of all time. Michigan man, Sacramento King, Detroit Piston at one point. Beautiful C-Web basketball. Here's one that will continue to rise in value. This is a guy that could go down as a top 10 player of all time. Victor Wembanyama. Sounds good, Adam. Have a good one, brother. Wish you all the best of luck with everything, Adam. No problem, my man. I get it. Wish you all the best of luck. Always appreciate having you guys in the break room. But yeah, once you buy in a break, you don't get a refund. That is obviously company policy. And it makes sense, Chinmay, right?
Yeah.
You buy something at a store, you don't just get a refund right away. But I got it, Adam. Wish you the best luck in all life, brother. Have a good one. We do have the Wemby ball, which I said, Chinmay. This will rise in value. There was the other night. I think it was last week. He put up 25 points in the first quarter.
First quarter, yep.
This guy is absolutely special. The unicorn Wemby.
The alien.
Here's that Patrick Kane 1,000th game hockey puck. We don't get these items hardly ever. Extremely rare. The Stars and Blackhawks. Patrick Kane's 1,000th ever game. We have Tony Gwynn, one of the best hitters of all time. This guy was literally getting 350, 360, 370. These guys hit like 250 today.
Yeah.
Tony Gwynn can teach these guys a thing or two on the bat. We got a Giannis Antetokounmpo Funko Pop. Staying in Milwaukee, which makes it even cooler. It's still a Milwaukee Buck signature, league MVP, also a finals MVP. Ken Griffey Jr., one of the 5 best baseball players of all time on the Mariner jersey. We got Nikola Jokic, probably the best player in basketball. He's won 3 MVPs. He should have won 4 straight, Chinmay.
Okay.
Now, there's a stat I saw a couple weeks ago. For the decade of the 2010s, Nikola Jokic leads the decade, I think they were saying, in rebounds, assists. I think he was up there in steals also. Most steals for this decade. So he's up there in every category, Mr. Nikola Jokic. We got Taylor Swift, one of the most famous singers of all time. That's the new album, Chinmay. The Life of a Showgirl.
Yeah.
Chinmay might break out in song if we pull this. You know the lyrics, Chinmay?
I have not actually heard any of her songs from that album.
Okay,
I
we'll
believe.
practice. We'll practice.
I'll have
after
to
the
look it
show.
up. I
Secondary,
know some of her old songs, though.
right? Secondary headliner Sterling Sharp, Packer Hall of Famer for you. The 4 autograph Vic McNabb, Jaworski, and Cunningham jersey. And guys, we got a catch in here. I'll read it straight from the listing to make it obvious. Celebrate the Winter Olympics with this multi-sport mixer series. The series includes multiple sports, including football, baseball, basketball, hockey, boxing, soccer, and pro wrestling. 12 boxes in this series will have a gold, silver, or bronze medal that gives you a chance to win a signed LeBron James basketball. Gold medal is 1 entry, silver medal is 2 entries, and then bronze medal is 3 entries. How many entries do we have so far, Chinmay?
I believe there are 14 entries that have been put in. But
we got multiple left.
we got multiple. Well, because like the bronze medal gives you 3 entries, right? So there's 14 there's 14 names in there, but some people have been named multiple times.
Okay.
So I see 1 silver, or sorry, I see 2 silver. Okay, somebody did not do this properly.
So Chinmay will cross-reference the list, but moral of the story, we got multiple entries left for LeBron, the autographed basketball, the bonus prize, loaded series. Also, if you like this series, just going to give you guys a heads up. We are taking this off the site tonight. Normally, the Olympic Weekend Warrior multi-sport series run on Saturday and Sunday only, Chinmay. This week, it's a Saturday only break. Because we have a Daytona 500 series we're dropping tomorrow that is timely to Daytona. So this is only available today, by the way.
So based on this sheet,
Yes.
8 of the 12 entries have been pulled.
So there's
there's
4 to
still
go.
4 entries left. Or 4, there's 4 medals left.
Well, I'm willing to bet that we have 12 headliners and the 4 non-headliner boxes are entries. So you either win a headliner or you win an entry,
Yeah.
most likely. Now, there might be one that has both, but the odds are pretty good in your favor at a headliner or an entry for the LeBron basketball.
Bob
won a
has 2.
silver
Yep,
medal.
he has 2 entries. Yep.
There we go, Bob.
Yep.
That Griffey jersey, though, all-time favorite player, even as a Braves fan. Get in there, get that Griffey Seattle Mariner jersey in the Olympic multi-sport mixer. And I'll tell you this, cool guy in Jeep, that's a weekend-only series, and we're not having that tomorrow. So if you don't get in that break and doesn't fill today, you got to wait till next Saturday. If you want to wait till next Saturday, you want to get this done now, right? Don't wait as a Griffey fan. I'll say that. We have the hockey break. 20 boxes left, 9 headliners. Timo Solani, Patrice Bergeron, Adam Oates, Brett Ho, Bobby Ho, Hall of Famers left and right, Eric Lindros. We got Chelio, secondary headliner. The 2 big prize items, though. I was on Upper Deck looking at a Wayne Gretzky autographed licensed jersey. $2,499.99. $2,500 retail
That is
value.
suspiciously close to $2,500.
Yes, you get that for $72, Chinmay. The greatest hockey player of all time. I mean, we always have this debate, and look, LeBron MJ is a debate. Brady and Manning was a debate, not as much anymore. Brady and Mahomes is kind of forming a debate. Again, there's no debate for hockey.
Yeah, there's none.
no debate for hockey. Wayne Gretzky, if you took out all
Even if
the
I
goals,
stand, as much as I stand for Patrick Kane, there's
Yeah.
no
Well,
debate.
here's the crazy stat.
No debate.
You take out all the goals for Wayne Gretzky, eliminate all his goals ever, just take his assists. He still has the most points ever just with his assists, Chinmay. That's how far ahead he is of everyone else in career points. That's insane. That is absolutely insane.
I think only Alex Ovechkin, when you filter for volume,
Yeah.
has a better goal percentage
Yes.
on shots than Wayne Gretzky.
He was accurate. The guy was everything. Wayne Gretzky, the greatest hockey
He's
player ever.
nicknamed the Great One for a reason.
We also have something we may never have again. I'll put it this way. Sidney Crosby, another one of the all-time great hockey players. That's his high school jersey.
It's the only time we're procuring a high school jersey of any sort.
Autographed high school jersey. Maybe a LeBron one. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
This is
That
cool,
would be
though.
cool.
This is very, very cool. Sid the Kid playing in the Olympics right now, along with Ovechkin, the best player of his generation. Again, $72. Crosby, Gretzky, 20 boxes left. No brainer in the hockey.
Now, obviously, don't clearly misrepresent yourself if you're not like of the appropriate age. But you could say like, see, I knew Sidney Crosby before he was Sidney Crosby.
Right.
I have a signed hockey jersey
St.
from high school.
Mary's.
Yeah.
Shattucks.
Yeah, I have his high school jersey that he signed for me.
Man, that's
You gotta,
cool.
if you're make sure you're of the appropriate age when you play that off, though.
Yes.
Don't be like very senior or like a 10-year-old and say like, oh, like I have a Sidney Crosby high school hockey jersey. But if you're of the appropriate age, you can say,
agree.
I went to high school with Sidney Crosby and
He gave me the jersey.
he gave me his last game, signed it.
That's nice.
I have it.
Super Bowl hangover, guys. We're actually almost done with the series because we have 5 to go in the single, 5 to go in the double, and we have 5 to go in the quad. Beautiful, beautiful break. Bob dropping Mike Bossy stats. I think what he was referring to was shots efficiency. But either way,
Yeah.
Mike Bossy, Ovechkin, Gretzky, all legends. Plenty of legends in the Super Bowl hangover, though. 11 boxes left, 7 headliners left. We have 5 to go in the single, 5 to go in the double, 5 to go in the quad. If all these breaks get knocked out, Chinmay, that's going to be 4 boxes left. So this series is going quickly. Ichiro Suzuki. You want to talk about stats? You take the most hits in Japan and the MLB combined. The Rio hit king, Ichiro Suzuki, with the Hall of Fame 25. The actual Ichiro bat. That's incredible. One of the best guys ever for baseball. One of the most feared hitters. Manny Ramirez. Also one of the most fun personalities.
Yeah,
When
for
Manny
sure.
went into the Fenway Park, the Green Monster, that was funny. Beautiful, beautiful baseball for Manny Ramirez. Only guy ever with 60 home runs in 3 different seasons. That light blue Cub jersey, slamming Sammy Sosa.
And Sammy is back in the good graces with the Cubs, so
Deserves to be.
nice. It's nice to see some things some things are coming back on track.
Here's my Mizzou education coming out today.
Oh God!
Not biased. They teach us at Mizzou. Don't be biased.
All right.
One of the greatest soccer players of all time. I believe on Instagram, he's got like the 2nd or 3rd most Instagram followers of all time. That's how popular Ronaldo is. I've done a little bit of research on this topic, specifically Chinmay. Soccer memorabilia. It has just started growing in the last couple years. The market for soccer memorabilia 5-6 years ago was almost non-existent.
Yeah.
So the autograph value for soccer memorabilia will be rising quickly. I know we were looking up Ronaldo licensed jerseys online, $1,300, $1,400. This will be worth more than that. You find the right Ronaldo fan, the right Real Madrid fan, you can sell this for several $1,000s.
And
Cristiano Ronaldo.
let's be honest. You can go to a lot of different teams to find a Ronaldo fan.
Yeah.
He's been on a lot of teams.
Man U.
Manchester United,
Portugal.
Real Madrid, Portugal, Juventus, the Saudi club that he's playing for, whatever, Al Hilal or something.
The stats, I think it's Al Nassr.
Okay, Al Nassr,
Hilal's the
yeah.
rival. But either way. Hayden's saying the greatest goal scorer of all time, closest to 1,000 FIFA registered goals, which is always kind of interesting how they track it because, Pele's got all these goals in friendlies. He claims to have more goals. Now, Messi has more goals per game than Ronaldo, but Ronaldo's played 2 or 3 years more, so he has more goals. So, an absolute icon of the sport, one of the most famous athletes and people in all of the world. You can definitely sell this to anybody, this Ronaldo jersey.
Ronaldo is the only player to score a goal in 5 different World Cups.
Yeah, it's impressive.
And
Impressive.
coming this summer, he might be
6.
6.
He's not. I mean, this guy loves playing the game so much. He's so competitive that they will have to drag him out of the Portugal national team.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even kidding. Like this summer, like he'll probably be there this summer.
Yeah.
4 years from now, it's going to be a whole thing in the country where he's going to want to play, and they're going to say you're too old, and it's going to be a massive story.
Yeah, he's gonna he's gonna say yeah, I'm thinking of coming back for one last World Cup run, and then
one more after that.
Portugal manager's gonna say Ronaldo's too old, it's time to move on.
Well,
then he's gonna post a shirtless picture on Instagram with his perfect body.
Well, there's a
and
new
then
rumor.
all the fans will be like, what? He's super fit. He's the most fit guy on the team.
Have you heard the rumor?
I have not heard the rumor.
Jose Mourinho might take over as Portugal national coach.
Oh, okay.
They're saying that Roberto Martinez, I think his contract expires at the end of this year or something.
Okay.
And they're saying that Mourinho might go back to Portugal to coach the national team. That'd be fun because he's with Ronaldo in the past.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun dynamic. So one of the best soccer players ever to one of the best basketball players ever, Stephen Curry jersey, the greatest shooter of all time, my favorite basketball player ever. By the way, when you think about popularity in social media, I always think of it this way, Chinmay. The young generation, the future collectors. Who do they grow up watching? Soccer fans, Ronaldo. Basketball fans, Curry. What Curry's autograph is now and what Ronaldo's autograph is now, they're very expensive signatures. In 5, 10, 15 years, they'll be worth even more. You want to get these items now. That's a man cave. You get your football helmets, then you get soccer, you get basketball, you get the best of all worlds. We also have Allen Iverson in here, one of the best pound-for-pound athletes, and Raleigh Fingers, secondary headliner, 7 headliners, guys, 11 boxes in the multi-sport.
I don't want to make any generalizations. I don't want to, pigeonhole any type of fan into a certain type of narrative.
Sure.
But Steph Curry is basically the Golden State Warriors franchise.
100%.
No player represents that franchise to a more popular degree than Steph Curry. And just think about the type of stuff that's going on in the Bay Area and the type of fan that is going to have the type of moolah that you would want if you're giving away a Steph Curry
I heard
jersey.
in California they make money, Chinmay.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I saw a game-worn Steph Curry jersey recently went for multiple $1 million.
Uh-huh.
So just think of even if you extrapolate down from that, that's an insane number.
Well,
still.
and these are the items like Curry and Ronaldo that you might be able to find someone that will pay more for it than the retail value.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it. I know for me personally, I love Steph Curry, so I went to watch the Bulls Warriors last year, and I got to the game 2 hours early just to watch this guy warm up.
Yeah.
So a cultural icon, Steph Curry, still out there in that series, guys. The Super Bowl multi-sport hangover break. Jersey break, this double could happen, 4 spots to go. We got ourselves 2 headliners and 6 boxes. Actually, that double box. Eddie George, beautiful Tennessee Titan jersey. Then Chris Johnson.
Yeah, you could double up on those Tennessee running backs.
We got a power back, Eddie George, and a speed back, CJ2K, double up in the AFC South. So, very nice. Rick Barry, Nate Thurmond, also Golden State guys. We got Rick Barry in the room sometimes. And then we got, Sporting, Man United, Real Madrid, Juve, Man United again. Al Nassar, truly one of a kind from Hayden, Mr. Ronaldo out there in the chat.
And the second Man United stint was very close to actually being Man City.
Yes, almost went there.
Almost went to Man City, but a lot of old teammates of Ronaldo's
Don't do it.
in the group text said, please don't do it. Don't ruin your legacy.
That's true. Don't want to do that, no doubt. So, guys, what are we doing? We got 1:22 p.m. Central Time here. We'll go till 2 o'clock, like I said. What do you guys want to break? I would say, Chinmay, a break that will definitely happen is the jersey double. That's our closest one. 3 spots to go. But all this chatter about the multi-sport, we're actually very much within distance on both multi-sport. So we got 7 to go in the Olympic weekend, single and double, 6 to go in the quad. This Super Bowl hangover multi-sport is 5 to go, 5 out of 8 in all 3 breaks. The magic number here at UHMA is 3. So if you guys like these items, the Ronaldo, the Curry, we get this breakdown of 3 to go, it will go pretty quickly. So that's the magic number, as we say, as well. There we go. Bob's got Rooney and Paul Scholes. We got Wayne Rooney a lot in the break room. Sir Alex, a sign 8x10. But you have
very
Ronaldo,
cool.
Real Madrid, though.
Very cool.
So Yeah, exactly. It was a nostalgia thing. Didn't do the club good necessarily there, Mr. Hayden. But Ronaldo jersey, you want to talk about nostalgia. You get nostalgia forever, Chinmay. If you get that jersey, you can keep that jersey forever. Also, another rare item in the room. I almost forgot the mini helmets. We got 8 boxes left. This is not a misprint, not a dramatization, not a misprint. Magic Johnson on a Washington Commanders mini. He's a part owner of that new ownership group there. Magic Johnson, one of the 2 best point guards ever, Curry and Magic, both in the break room. Curry in the Super Bowl hangover, Magic in this one. You get that for $52. That's a unique thing. As a memorabilia collector, you want to show off to your friends. Obviously, in this break room, football, authentic helmets, speed flexes, those are king, Chinmay.
Yeah.
But you can show off with other stuff. What do you got in your PC? I got a Magic Johnson football mini. Come on now. That's just showing off. I got a Ronaldo jersey. That's just showing off. I got myself a LeBron James basketball. That's showing off. That's different stuff. I got Wayne Gretzky. I mean, you want to get the Mount Rushmore guys as a collector, right? So the Mount Rushmore wide receivers, the greatest receiver of all time, no doubt about it, Jerry Rice. That's Mount Rushmore. Arguably Mount Rushmore of soccer, one of the greatest players of all time, Ronaldo. By the way, Allen Iverson put Steph Curry on his Mount Rushmore of basketball. He ranked Curry as the number 4 basketball player of all time.
Oh, wow.
He had MJ, LeBron, Kobe, Curry, and then I think he had Shaq in his top 5.
Wow. Okay.
So that was his list.
So very modern. Very modern guy.
Very modern for
Very
AI.
modern guy. Yeah.
So get some of the all-time greats. Ken Griffey. This is one of the best baseball players ever. No steroids, no nothing. Like, that's what you can get. The greatest players in each sport. Griffey, arguably top 5 baseball player of all time. Ronaldo, arguably top 5 soccer player of all time. Steph Curry, you can argue, top 5 player of all time in basketball. Magic Johnson, you can argue that. I mean, heck, we could Nikola Jokic and Giannis could be top 10 guys ever.
We can go back and forth on these debates.
Top 5 most highest selling artists ever, Taylor Swift.
She might be top 2.
The best of the best here in the break room. So get your spots, guys. Let's get these series knocked out here on an awesome, awesome Saturday afternoon. And of course, one debate we can have, as we said, is Wayne Gretzky, the greatest hockey player of all time. Licensed jersey, $72 a spot. Wayne Gretzky could be yours for $72. Retail value $2,500. Yep, the Harris Blitzer Sports Entertainment Group, who also owns the New Jersey Devils, the Philadelphia Sixers, and Crystal Palace in the Premier League. So that's the majority ownership of the Commanders from Bob.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson, I looked it up, Chinmay.
He also has an ownership stake in the Dodgers.
Well, he has everything.
Yeah.
So here's Magic Johnson championships. I'll show you guys because we were looking at this the other day. Magic has 18 total championships as a player and owner.
Yeah, but he's got championships as an executive too, right? With the
everything.
Lakers. Yeah.
Well, so he's got 5 with the Lakers as a player. He's got an NCAA championship.
Yeah.
He's got an Olympic gold medal. Then he's got ownership titles with the Dodgers, the LA Sparks, LAFC of MLS, and he also, I think it was in one of the other sports. I can't remember what it was, but it was, I don't know if it was esports or something like that. But Magic's got ownership everywhere. He has simply put a winner, Magic Johnson. So, yeah, we got some great stuff, guys. What do you guys want to do here in the break room? 21 eyeballs across all 3 platforms. We're going to go till 2 o'clock. Love Hurts is the wheel spin. What would you guys like to break? Jersey double, 2 to go. So, Bob is a pretty extensive PC, no doubt about that.
Quick college basketball score update for everybody out there. Duke with a 13-point win over Clemson, early ranked versus ranked action.
The Dukies.
Iowa State, you and I will appreciate this. Iowa State, 57-34 on Kansas right now.
Boom! What now, Kansas?
Yeah, Kansas was all high and mighty after a big Monday win over Arizona. But going to Ames, tough place to play.
That's right. You hear that, guys? Mizzou, baby. Mizzou. So, by the way, here's...
It is at Hilton, yes. It is at Hilton.
So here's what we got for a LeBron James Spalding basketball on Fanatics.com, Chinmay. This is and by the way, it's out of stock. Upper Deck, which is also what starts Michael Jordan, $5,999.99.
I believe that is all. I believe the one we have is also an Upper Deck cert.
Yes, it is Upper Deck certed. Actually, it's like pretty much the same ball.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking at, like $6,000 in retail value for LeBron James. You can get an entry in that series for a touch over $100. Mm-hmm. Actually, multiple entries with the bronze medal.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking at. Even if you're not a LeBron guy, a lot of the MJ fans in our break room, this LeBron James could be yours for $6,000 retail value. You can be yours for how much, Chinmay? We are looking at $116 in the multi-sport Super Bowl hangover. 100. No, that's the wrong one. Excuse me. Olympic is one.
Yeah.
124. So a smidge more for the LeBron ball. Imagine getting in this break, getting in a double or a quad. You get one break with an entry, then you get Wemby and LeBron, Griffey and LeBron, Jokic and LeBron. These are incredible items.
We talk about the LeBron basketball value, and obviously it's going to be astronomical. The Wembanyama basketball
is going to rise.
Wembanyama's autograph right now on that basketball. I looked it up on Fanatics the other day or last weekend. It's currently valued at $1,100.
Yes.
And Victor Wembanyama has only won Rookie of the Year. Mm-hmm. That's it.
What if he wins a championship? Finals MVP.
That's going to be immediately going through the roof. I mean, Defensive Player of the Year is pretty much a guarantee at some point. He's probably going to play in multiple finals.
The only question mark with Wemby is his health.
Yeah, can he stay healthy?
If this guy stays healthy, he'll be a top 10 player of all time.
Yeah, and the health question is really because he's so tall and the way he plays, just the stress that it has on your joints is tremendous. So
gotta eat some more food.
Yeah,
get him some food.
Yeah, like the sky is really the limit.
Right? Kelly says these football Seahawks is amazing. Seahawks are great. Which, by the way, a guy like Kenneth Walker, who was the Super Bowl MVP, Chinmay, could be in the and more section in the break room.
Yeah.
So let me know, guys. I'll drop our live break page link. Let me know what you want to rock and roll with here for the last 30 minutes or so of the show. If it's very busy, we'll push past 2 o'clock. But unless things are super busy, we'll hop off around 2 and get ready for the 3 p.m. show. Here's that live break page link, and I'll drop in the link to the jersey double because that's going to be probably our next break. 2 spots to go. We're looking for the Eddie George and Chris Johnson, $58 in that double box. So here's that link. Jersey double, 2 spots left. How are you guys doing on a Saturday afternoon? Most important question I can ask is, what do you want to break next? But otherwise, any good bets going on? Any fun Valentine's Day plans? I know I didn't have it on the dock to be here today, but I'm glad to be, Chinmay, with you. Glad to be here. What's been a pretty busy and pretty productive, noon show. Pretty much nonstop action up until now. Let's keep it going for the rest of the way here before we hop off for 3. It's you and Rip for the 3 p.m. show. So obviously you guys know if you watch the show regularly, I'm not here on the weekends normally, so this could be one of your few chances to break with me. I was here on the weekend a little while back. Actually, I think it was for you that I filled in technically.
Yeah.
It was a 9 a.m. show.
Yeah.
With Rip. I was trying to remember how long ago. It was right when college football was starting.
Yeah,
so probably
September. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's when I was last year on a weekend, Chinmay. 9 a.m. show. Even earlier wake-up call. I always called the noon show the morning show because I'm on that whole night schedule. But now that we have actual 9 a.m. shows, I guess I can't call the noon show the morning show anymore with our customers. So up to 31 eyeballs, guys. What are you thinking on that break page? We have Chavez got in.
Yeah, we're 2 to go on the jersey.
Yeah, welcome, new customer in the break room. Michael Baldwin jumping in to that Olympic Weekend Warrior multi-sport. We got Donna Cohey getting that center ice hockey. Looking for Gretzky. Looking for Ronaldo in the break room. Looking for Steph Curry. There's just such a mix of icons here at UA Such a mix of icons, incredible autograph memorabilia. Also, I can't be remiss to mention that you can get a Jerry Rice Authentic for $105. This golden Rave helmet, Chinmay, Jerry Rice. I don't know if you know this about me. I guess we don't work together long enough, but I have I call it like a sports niche and fandom of guys that play for a really long time. Because I'm a big believer in longevity for debates. I give you a lot more credit for being good for a long time. Jerry Rice was getting 1,000 yards at the age of 40. Now, the highest receiving yards at the age of 40, it's Jerry Rice. Then it's like Tom Brady's second with 6 yards receiving after 40. So I know we get so caught up in autograph value. We get so caught up in custom Speed Flex helmets. There's certain names that you got to have in the PC.
That's just a piece of football history.
A piece of football history, Jerry Rice. That's an incredible, incredible helmet. The best receiver of all time. I know we're talking about Wayne Gretzky, how there's no debate for hockey. Honest to goodness, you can debate prime. You can debate peak power. Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson. As far as overall football career, there's zero debate.
Zero debate.
Because think about it this way. Rice has over 22,000 receiving yards. Moss has over 15,000. That's almost a whole third of a career Jerry Rice has. Moss.
I mean,
that's ridiculous,
it's insane.
man. So that's one I would not sleep on. I know that's 7 to go in that single box. I would love to get this done for the football fatheads. I love all sports personally, Chinmay. You've probably already encountered this, though. In this break room, football is king. So I know we're talking a lot about multi-sport items, unique items, Ronaldo, Gretzky, Phelps. But if football is your thing, Jerry Rice is him.
Yeah.
He is him. Jerry eats rice on that beautiful, beautiful Love Hurts. The Matthew McConaughey commercial. This is an incredible item. By the way, we do have some football stuff in that Olympic break as well.
Got a couple
we do have
Speed
some
Flexes
football
in there.
helmets. We have the Amon-Ra St. Brown Speed Flex. Amon-Ra speaks German. Did you know that?
I did know that.
You do watch the Receiver Series?
Yeah.
That's why. One of the most likable guys in sports. Such a great season for the Bears this year, Chinmay. They couldn't stop this guy. 0-2 against Detroit just because of Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this guy...
nobody could stop this guy.
I'll put it this way. I think if I were drafting a team, I would draft Allen, Mahomes, whatever the quarterback, the most important spot. So I wouldn't put him as the most important player, but I'll tell you what, he's the best player in football. He's the most dominant player in the game. He's further ahead than anybody else at his spot, than any position. When that NFL Top 100 list comes out, I fully expect him to be number one in football, Myles Garrett.
And let's also not undersell the helmet. You
Look
got
at that thing.
Shadow Bulldog in the back on the ripped Speed Flex. It's very hard to get too crazy with Browns helmets. But this is a nicely customized piece there for the Cleveland Browns. And yeah, I agree with you because if quarterbacks are important, then guys who stop the quarterback are equally important.
It's the second most important position right now.
It's
the pass
quarterbacks
rusher.
and guys who stop quarterbacks.
If the Bears got this guy, they would win the Super Bowl. That's what they need, a pass rusher, Chinmay.
Where would you rank Max Crosby in terms of pass rush with Garrett?
4 or 5.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's Garrett, Watt, and Parsons are top 3, and then you start talking about like a healthy Bosa would be up there, but obviously, Crosby's up there. But I love his smiley face too. That's a beautiful helmet right there, Myles Garrett, which is great because if you're a multi-sport fan like myself and Chinmay, you can get a football helmet, get a basketball, get a hockey puck, get a baseball bat, Tony Gwynn. I would be remiss.
Don't say we're not Taylor Swift fans.
I've went the whole show, 1 hour and 37 minutes on a Valentine's Day Saturday. We have this occasional problem in the break room, Chinmay, where the gentlemen in this break room spend, as the ladies would say, too much time and too much money at Ultimate Autographs.
This is your get out of jail free card.
Yes, exactly.
But not for just one day.
For your career.
For forever.
Honey, look, I got a Taylor Swift autographed album. Where'd you get that? Ultimate Autographs, that place you told me not to go to. You're good. Go back. Go back for some more. How much you spent for that? $600, $700, $800? Nah, I spent $124. Don't tell her how many times you bought it. Just say the one spot you won with. She doesn't have to know, right? You have the credit card for you.
She might
the
not
credit
even
card
care.
For your spouse.
She might not even care.
She's like, you spent $300 for that? Worth it. Taylor Swift on the autographed Life of a Showgirl. That's the new album for Taylor Swift.
Another suggestion for the powers that be.
Okay,
because we have the ability to make it happen individually. We should get some sort of Travis Kelce Taylor Swift dual signed item.
Yes, it's gonna happen.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a helmet. Doesn't necessarily have to be an album, but something. We should get something.
By the way, speaking of dual sign, if you guys see the positions for these breaks, Taylor Swift is in the music spot. That's the line spot as well.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
a custom Amon Ross St. Brown Speed Flex with the Taylor Swift photo. I imagine those two combined are worth probably north of $2,000, Chinmay. In that ballpark, could be a little less, a little more. You can get that for $248. Amon Ross St. Brown and Taylor Swift in the same break. Who would have thought that? That's a double up opportunity for sure.
Yeah, the 2 Weekend Warriors ago, we had Kelce and Taylor Swift in the same Weekend Warrior break.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
So that's exactly right.
Wedding photo.
Wedding photo.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to swing that one.
I guess we got to talk to Travis and Taylor.
That's a tough one to swing.
We had yesterday. We had LaShawn McCoy in the break room, former teammates with Travis Kelce.
I was seeing all the helmets out there.
500.
We've been. This has been a very good run of athletes coming into the UA live break room and the offices as a whole. I saw last week we had Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, that was Wednesday.
This past week we had Lawrence Taylor. He was on the show.
Jamal Lewis.
He was talking Bill Belichick and UNC.
Dan Hampton was on your show.
Dan Hampton was on mine and Rob's show two
weekends ago.
No, it was last weekend, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was that Steve Largent was in the building. Maurice Jones-Drew was in the building.
MJD.
We're getting a lot of people rolling through here.
Well, these guys, and if you're ever wondering, by the way, Ultimate Autographs, is this place reliable? Well, over 14 years of experience in the industry, over 91,000 pieces of memorabilia signed at UA, all of it autographed, all of it authenticated, and a lot of these athletes come in the building, and of late, have made more of a push to also get them on the shows. Like Dan Hampton from this area used to come in here regularly in the building. So now we're trying to make sure these guys also physically get on the shows, so you guys can see with your own eyes that these guys actually come to our building and make it happen. So let's keep it going. So yeah, Rip had Kelce and Tate in the same room. That's right. Very, very cool. So what do we got orders coming into? Over 91,000 served the McDonald's sign. That's right. We're like Mickey D's, baby. Only the best here. Fred Clayton got in that Love Hurts and that center ice. There we go, Fred. Nice job, Mr. Fred Clayton jumping in. He's from Alaska, which means maybe he's a hockey fan for Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
Out there in Alaska.
It's possible.
It's actually warm in Chicagoland now, Chinmay. I like this.
Somewhat warm.
Up. Somewhat
warm.
We had Michael Swain out of Alaska. We're talking to him last night. He said it's 18 degrees. I was like, it was colder than that a couple weeks ago.
Alaska's so different because even in the summers, it's like 55, 60 degrees. Like it's not what you would say like a typical warm summer.
Yeah.
But also the sun like basically never sets.
Have you been to Alaska?
I've been to Alaska.
You have been to Alaska. Yeah. Nice. Did you see the Iditarod?
I did not because we didn't go in the winter. We went in the summer.
Well, makes sense.
But basically, like, if you're, and I'm a big like, I need the room to be completely dark when I sleep.
Okay.
Like barely any light. Like it's tough to sleep if you go there in the summer.
Gotcha.
Because like it's 10:30, 11 p.m. and it is just bright. It's just bright outside. Like the sun just does not set in the summer.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
100%.
But then it almost never rises in the winter, so.
And everyone
you get your trade-off.
Everyone indeed is loving it. Pie. I'm loving it. Ultimate Autographs. Ryan, I had the exact same question when I walked in yesterday. Asking, gotta ask, was there anything McCoy signed that involved KC? He did not. He actually signed a bunch of Bill helmets.
I
too.
saw some Bills
It
helmets.
was
I saw
Eagles, Bills, and Pitt.
Yeah,
Pitt Panthers.
saw Pitt Panthers.
So I know I was selfishly hoping for some Chiefs stuff. Super Bowl champion with the Chiefs, LaShawn McCoy. I actually briefly covered a few games. I was at the CBS affiliate in Columbia, Missouri. You know, not a regular at the Chief games, but I covered 3 or 4 games during that season, including that Texan game. My boss went to the Super Bowl. I got to stay in the station and cover high school basketball. Lucky me, Chin Man.
Yeah.
But McCoy was part of that team that won the OG Super Bowl, and I got a chance to interact with him in the locker room. Very, very fun guy, LaShawn McCoy. So
Very personable guy, for sure.
6 to go in that Love Hurts, guys. 6 to go in that Love Hurts. We're doing that wheel spin at 1:55, Chin May. 12 minutes. So if that Love Hurts is not sold out by 1:55, you guys will not be in the wheel spin. Bob's been to Iceland in the winter. Sunset about 11:30 at night. Rises about 1 a.m.
Makes sense.
Even in the summer in northern Scotland, you can play golf until about 10:30 p.m.
Yep.
That's why Rory McIlroy is such a good golfer. He's staying up late playing golf.
His 10,000 hour rule was he snuck in the 10,000 hours more easily than all the other golfers,
Right?
because he just had more time in the day.
Makes sense. So these items in the room light up no matter what the lighting is. Chin May, no doubt about that, here at UA. So 2 to go in that jersey break. We'll go another 16 minutes, guys. We'll go till 2 o'clock. Whatever is full by 2 o'clock, we'll break for like 1 spot to go. Might give you a couple extra minutes.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we'll leave everything over for the 3 p.m. crew with Chin May and Rip. That'll be a lot of fun. So who else wants to knock some stuff out? We got 22 eyeballs watching. I always say, Chin May, I call it the rule of 2. Usually about half the people watching actively want to see breaks. So if there's 22 eyeballs, I'm guessing about 11 of you guys are here, not just to chat, you're here for business. So who wants to knock out some breaks? 11 of you guys. Last I checked, these breaks take 8 spots. If 11 people get in, we knock out a break and a half, Chin May. So what would you guys like to do? There's a little thing I've found doing this job for now 4.5 years. As soon as someone in the chat puts it out there, I want to get in this break, and they suggest a break, Chin May, everyone else follows. They listen to me and you sometimes. Like my dog, he sometimes listens. They listen to each other all the time. 22 people in the stream, 11 looking to buy, and it's actually 44 eyeballs.
Okay.
No Cyclops that I know of.
Yeah, that we
Bob
know
is
of.
the eye to people ratio.
That we know of.
Could be a Cyclops. You never know. We've had X-Men in the room before.
Really?
On the
Okay.
multi-sport. We had, I think, one time.
Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Very cool.
So there's the X-Men
All right.
picture of me staring at the Messi poster.
We're diving into all kinds of games here.
Dude, we have a lot of good stuff. Like the multi-sport series, the and more section is often loaded. Let's get that jersey done, knocked out in a double up with 2 of the best running backs in Titans history. Pretty good set of Titan history, by the way,
Yeah.
at the running back spot. Obviously, Derrick Henry, but Eddie George, Chris Johnson, even Lendale White was decent for a while.
I believe they had DeMarco Murray for a bit too.
DeMarco Murray, also a Cowboy. So now watch this, Chin May. Watch this. Ryan, put it in the chat. Others will follow, and I presume that break will happen. That is 2 to go. So who's going to join Ryan for that jersey break? In all likelihood, that is the last break we'll do this show, barring a barrage of orders. I mean, look, this single and Olympic weekend, you jump in for the single break and get a Griffey, a Jokic, a Taylor Swift, a Patrick Kane, 1,000th game puck, a Wemby basketball, a Myles Garrett speed flex. Best pass rusher in football, Chin May.
Yeah.
Top 10 basketball players, Jokic and Wemby. Top 5 player ever, Ken Griffey. Top 5 singles hitter ever, Tony Gwynn. Giannis, one of the best players in the game. You get these autographs for $124. You jump in this break, get it down to 4 to go. It's going to go quickly. Need to feed the UA hamsters. Is that right? They're actually back there with Joe Theismann, Bob. Joey T and the hamsters are hanging out.
What do you think DeMarco Murray's up to right now?
DeMarco Murray?
Yeah, because I looked it up. He did play for the Titans.
Losing to Mizzou in my sophomore year homecoming. That's what he's up to when he's in
Okay.
Oklahoma.
All right.
What is he up to now?
He's the running backs coach for your Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. They need some help.
Don't hate him too much.
They didn't run the ball too well this year. Mahomes was their leading rusher for much of the year, Patty Mahomes. So 22 eyeballs, guys. Let's talk about hits of the show for now, Chinmay. There could be, obviously, a late barrage of orders for the greatest receiver ever, Jerry Rice, top 5 soccer player, Ronaldo, greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry, the greatest hockey player ever, Wayne Gretzky, guys, $2,500 retail value. We got a Wayne Gretzky jersey here for $72, the great one. So things could change in a hurry here, but if they don't change, let's go over here to the show for now, Chinmay. A lot of good options.
I'll hold this up right now.
Yeah. LeBron ball, obviously, the bonus prize in that Olympic series, $6,000 retail value, not pulled this show. So I'm going to go with, so we got what? 6 options, right? 5 options.
5 options.
4 helmets and Mickey Mantle. Javonte Williams, number 5 for me. Awesome running back. Obviously, compared to all the Hall of Famers, though, that's an easy 5. Number 4, I'm going to go Trout Davis, the retro Bronco authentic, a staple in the break room. Here's where I'm going to mix it up. Because, there's value and there's names and there's speed flexes. I'm actually putting Baker Mayfield speed flex number 3.
Wow. Okay.
So it's probably up there with Mano for the most valuable item as far as autograph value. But I'm going to go Baker 3 because I love the Deion Sanders Falcon authentic. That's 2. And just because we never see him in the break room, 20-time All-Star. I don't care if it's a photo or a poster. It's a Mickey Mantle autograph. I'm going Mickey Mantle number 1.
Yeah, I agree with most of what you said.
Okay.
I'll give you Javonte and TD as 5 and 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Deion 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Mantle 2, and I'm gonna go with Baker number 1.
The speed flex.
Yeah.
The
I'm gonna
most
go with the
valuable
speed
item
flex
in the
number
room.
1.
So, it's all personal preference too. I mean, what's your favorite hit? What's my favorite hit? It definitely differs among people.
We will have that jersey break coming up.
Jersey break is coming up. Thank you, Michael. Jersey double box. Barring a barrage of orders, this will be the last break of the noon show. We'll do the jersey double, we'll do the chase wheel spin for the Love Hurts, and then by then it'll be about 2 o'clock. If something else is sold out, Chinmay, more than happy to break it. If you guys get us down to like 1 spot to go, 2 spots to go, we'll give you guys more time. Otherwise, if we're not at least 1 or 2 spots to go, we're going to hop off and let Chinmay and Rip get ready for the 3 p.m. show. We do have a 10:30 show tonight. 9, 12, 3, 6, and 10:30 shows all day. So jersey double, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. 6 and 19, the Montana numbers. I can get these, Chinmay, right next to me here. 16 and 19. All right, excellent. Joe Montana with the Chiefs and Joe Montana with the Niners. I will hand you the ball here, Chinmay. I can slide this or whatever works easiest for you. I got it. All right, guys. Off tackle. We have Brian Johnson, Alejandro Bravo Torres. Alejandro, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. New guy in the break room. J.R. Westmoreland, 40 Glenn, Ryan McCall, Bernabe Chavez, and Michael Dabo in here as well. So 8 times on the way, guys. Good luck for the jersey double. Let's have some fun here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Michael, you got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Bernabe Chavez. J.R. Westmoreland, NFC East. Alejandro, NFC West. 40's got the AFC North. Brian Johnson, AFC South. Michael Dabo, AFC East. And Ryan McCall, AFC West. There we go. The king calling the numbers. We'll do 16 first and 19 to follow here in the jersey double box. This is something I've now seen for the 3rd time, Chinmay. It's something new we're doing here in the room.
All right.
This is actually Chris Johnson signing the retro Oiler jersey.
Okay.
Still the AFC South. One of 9 2,000-yard rushers.
Very cool.
One of the fastest running backs of all time. CJ2K, Brian Johnson, AFC South. Very, very nice jersey.
Very
Attaboy,
cool. And,
Bri.
you know, it's a secondary headliner, so we don't always know exactly what the item will be. So that's really cool.
I like it. Chris Johnson jersey for Brian Johnson. A Johnson for a Johnson. How about that? Johnson and Johnson, not the shampoo brand. Just Johnson winning in the break room. Alrighty. Very, very nice. And we got one more box here in the jersey double box. And then unless something is sold out, guys, that'll be it for the show. If you are pulling the credit card out saying common, Chinmay, give me a second, more than happy to honor that for you guys. But if something is not sold out, this will be the last box of the show. We do have our Chase wheel spin still to do, Chinmay, for the Love Hurts break.
Yep.
Which still has Jerry Rice left, by the way.
Yeah.
The greatest receiver of all time. And we are going to drop something after the Love Hurts.
Okay.
I know we have a couple series. And we have a lot of multi-sport right now. We're not going to drop anything after Super Bowl Hangover or Center Ice, but we do have a lottery series for the Helmet Junkies when we get that Love Hurts sold out. Lotto. That looks great in person, says Ryan McCall. Looks incredible in person. Chinman, you could back me up on this probably. Everything looks great on our graphic. Everything looks even better on the stream, but in person, it just hits different.
Just pops differently. I agree with you.
It definitely just hits differently. All right. I mean, to toss that. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Chinmay. We alluded to it. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. It's the double up here. We got Eddie George along with Chris Johnson. Brian Johnson gets 2 Tennessee Pro Bowl running backs. The all-time leading rusher on that beautiful light blue jersey for Tennessee, Eddie George. That is
Awesome.
That's how it's done. I mean, Brian bought one spot in that break, the first spot, $58, 2 autographed jerseys, just like that, Brian Johnson. Very nice, Chinmay. Very, very nice. Eddie George. On the Madden cover of the first game I ever played as a kid. Such an icon for Tennessee. A guy that was getting 300 attempts a season back then, Eddie George.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. So, beautiful, beautiful jersey for Brian Johnson. All right, who's going to win the Chase wheel spin? I've been spinning mostly high of late today. I'm gonna call 80 for Jerry Rice.
Wow. Okay.
Because we got Rice in the Love Hurts series, calling 80 on the wheel spin personally. 80. That seems like a good number.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a really good number.
Uh-huh.
That would be a really good number. Yeah, I'm gonna say 57.
57, okay. For Drake Greenlaw, right?
Correct.
That's what I figured.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Exactly what you were thinking. Bob says 37. Bob's always telling me short. All right, Bob. 37. Oh, here we go. Put this Deion lid back front here. Congrats to Wesley on the prime time. 8 clicks. Top name after 8 gets a Chase wheel spin and some store credit. Good luck, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It is William Sprout. I can't say this guy didn't earn it. He had about at least like 80% of the spots in this break.
Yeah.
So William earned this. You got the Deion helmet. Get some bonus money back. Let us know what number you want to start on, William. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that's how much money you get in store credit. 78 from Ryan McCall. There we go, Ryan. That's a better guess. Bruce Smith number, right? Mm-hmm. Bruce Smith. So, William, I know we did say he was going to be busy. So I'll give him about 30 seconds just in case for William. Otherwise, I do traditionally spin better from 1, Chinmay.
Okay.
Traditionally.
Yeah.
It does vary for sure. William, are you out there? Bueller, not Walker Bueller, just William. All right, Chinmay, let's spin. We will spin on 1. Good luck, William. You see, I told you Bob was telling me short. Chinmay, you're almost right. 58. You were off by one.
All right.
Damn, that was close.
At least I'm off by one in the right direction for William.
Right? That's pretty good. Obviously, 1 to 100, 50 being average, 58 being rock solid. So before we go, Chinmay, first off, I want to say pleasure working with you again, the Zoo Crew.
As always.
And secondly, let me get your final thoughts on what has been a fun show today.
It's been a phenomenal noon show. Happy to run it back with the Zoo Crew with Common here. Got, Hall of Famers left and right. Got a Baker Speed Flex. Got a Mickey Mantle poster. And as always, the LeBron James basketball just sitting there waiting to be given away in that Weekend Warrior. Lots of great stuff still in this break room.
Agreed. So pleasure being here on an afternoon show. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. Chinmay, great job again. The best job, of course, though, to the customers, guys. Thank you so much for watching, chatting, and buying. You make the show possible. You make the show awesome. We're live every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. Also live at 10:30 on Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and midnight on Fridays. 32 shows a week. UltimateAutographs.com, where you buy the break spots. You can purchase spots 24/7, 365. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys Monday at 6. Chinmay will see you guys in 1 hour with Rip at 2 p.m. Again, thanks for a great show, and we'll see you guys soon.